the snow in the air. I only live one way, that's Monday through Sunday. See me on the highway, they calling me the Friday. And then they see me pass. Y'all know we got to get the show started off right, man. What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Rooftop J, back at it. You dig what I'm saying, man? It's us against the bookies. Nah, but for real, if anybody is here watching the show, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to cash. Got some things written down, gathered info. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all know that I'm not an NFL expert, just letting you know. But I do look into. I do follow sharp guys. You know what I'm saying? I maybe can get us on the right side. It's us against the bookies, man. If you like the show, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like, you could also support the channel as well and join as a member. We'll have special perks and things like that for the NBA season. Got a huge announcement coming up pretty soon as well. Can't announce it just yet, but next 2 weeks we're putting some shit in motion, man. But it's all business here on the show. This won't be a long show. You see what I'm saying? I'm just here to break you off with the info that I've gathered. You dig what I'm saying? And maybe we'll find some plays. Rooftop J, we here, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in the chat as well, man. Let's get to some cash. I see you, Paul, Rabmatic, Free Mind, Burns, everybody in the chat, man. Who was here first? G. Martinez, Joshua Hankins. I see you, my guy. I ain't here to waste your time. Let's get straight to it here. It's Thursday night football, man. So we have a game, right? Let's talk about it. We're going to the streets of Green Bay in this one, guys. We got the Packers getting 2 points at the house versus the Detroit Lions here. Land 2 on the road in this one. Total sitting at 45. And usually, to be honest with you, the home underdog in these prime time spots are usually not a bad spot. You see what I'm saying? To be perfectly honest, which is usually not a bad spot. Now, I can say the Packers got a little lucky last week, right? Derek Carr went down. They were down 17-0, getting smacked. They couldn't get anything. Now, the Saints do have a really good defense, but for whatever reason, you got to know when Carr went down and Jameis Winston came in, the whole momentum of that game changed. You know what I'm saying? The Packers start to feel it a little more on offense. I don't know if it was the Saints defense that was sad that their quarterback went out, but the Packers actually came to play, ended up coming all the way back to win that game. 18 second half points, unanswered points to win the game 18-17. But I'm watching the game, and to be perfectly honest with you, man, the Packers looked mid, man. I know they're going up against a really good defense, but they look pretty mid. Jordan Love overthrowing the ball, underthrowing the ball, all that good stuff. He started to feel it in the second half, but I can't say that game scared me, man, because I did feel like they probably should have they shouldn't have got down 17-0 to the Saints, in my opinion. But regardless of that, back-to-back home games on a short week. So the Packers didn't have to travel. Obviously, Lions did have to travel. They're coming off a really good game versus the Atlanta Falcons. Absolutely shut them down. You see what I'm saying? Beat them 20-6. Whereas the Packers, they went to Atlanta and lost to that very same Atlanta Falcons team here. So you could say that the Lions have a better strength of schedule as far as the two teams they've played. The Packers, when you go out there and beat the Bears and then you have an unimpressive comeback win versus the Saints there, you kind of say the Lions, I mean, their wins versus the Falcons absolutely shut them down. They did go to overtime and lose versus the Seahawks, but they did beat the Kansas City Chiefs as well on the road. First game of the season in this same type of spot, Thursday night football, man. So to be honest with you, the squares are on the Packers here. The people that I'd like to fade are on the Packers here. You see what I'm saying? It's a tough game. We never know what's going to happen in an NFL game. And I don't care if people say that they're professional. You never know what's going to fucking happen in an NFL game. But personally, if I'm betting this game, I have the blue on. I want to take the Lions here. I agree with the line move. This was 1.5. This was all the public being on the Packers. It was at 1.5. Starting to go up at 2. It's even at 2.5 at Circa and at Bookmaker, two of the sharpest books out there. So the sharper books are moving this up to 2.5. Sharp money is on the Lions in this one as well, guys. So the sharps on the Lions, it's crazy because the Packers owned them for a while Aaron Rodgers was there. I know that they did knock the Packers out of the playoffs last season. So in theory, you could say a playoff revenge spot. But I mean, Rodgers isn't there anymore. Who's great? Who's the better quarterback, Goff or Love? Me personally, I'd have to take the better quarterback, the better offense, in my opinion, as well. The Lions, they're on the road. Is road favorite. It's Thursday night football, but I do think that's the sharp play in this game. If I'm betting it, it would be the Lions. But also, these primetime divisional games have been going under, guys. They have. There's people I respect that are on the under, but more often, I think that this one I think that this one goes over. Why? Because the Lions don't have as great of a defense as the Saints do. So the Packers might have, they probably going to get Aaron Jones back in this one. Probably going to have Christian Watson as well. But their offensive line is banged up. You see what I'm saying? It's hot as fuck out here, man. I'm already sweating, man. But I think Lions and the over is the right side. To be honest with you, if I would pick one over the other, it would probably be the over, because I think both teams will have success here through the air, in my opinion. Love, he started to find something last week. So I'm saying that was even a versus a great Saints defense. Lions defense nowhere near as good. Their offense is light years better than the Saints, though. So it's crazy. All these type of spots have been going under. I think this is actually one that we see an entertainment game, so entertaining type of game in this one, man. I think we see like a 27-24 type of game in this one. Personally, I think the Lions are going to come out on top, but you never know what's going to happen here. Honestly, I think the over in this game is actually a better play. I hadn't played neither one of them yet. I am about to go hit the casino, man. I'll let you guys know if I do, but a Lions full game and the over in this game, guys. That's how I'll be looking at it. Hadn't bet a single cent yet on the game. I like to kind of bet, you know what I'm saying, closer to kickoff. I don't even fucking care about NFL, to be honest with you. I just feel like anything can happen. We could try to prognosticate what's going to go on before the game. You never freaking know what's going to happen in an NFL game. Quarterback could go out, star middle linebacker, cornerback, whatever. You never know, man, who could go out with a fucking concussion, man. It's the football. But if I'm betting it, it's Lions and the over. I think those are two really good plays, in my opinion. See what I'm saying? But let's get to the sharp report in this one, my guys. Let's get to the sharp report. Let's go ahead and talk about. So this is what I have written down, my guys. So I know for a fact this is what the sharps are taking this week. They're taking Bills -2.5. They're taking the Texans. They did take them at +3.5. It's down to +3. You go figure it there. That's where the money's coming in. The Rams. They've took the Rams from +1.5 to -1 at some books. You see what I'm saying? So they're all over the Rams in this. I know Anthony Richard might be coming back, but that's what the sharps are on. So far, Bills, Texans, Rams. They're also taking the Bucks +3.5. Just a little info for this one. I've had a sprained AC joint before, and I've also had my arm totally out of socket. But an AC joint is basically, sprained AC joint is where you have a dislocation, but it kind of goes right back in. It's super sore. It's on Carr's right shoulder. I don't think there's any way in hell that he's going to be able to play this week. That's just me personally. So if you do like the Bucks, I would say go ahead and take the 3.5. Winston, I know he's going up against his old team, but personally, I know that the sharps are on the Bucks plus the 3.5 in this one. Do not think that Carr is going to play in this one. A couple other ones, the Cowboys, even though it's coming down, they were still on them -6.5. They're thinking this is a huge bounce back spot for the Cowboys here. Cowboys defense going up against that Patriots offense. It's a huge mismatch. I know that they have maybe a coaching advantage over there, but Cowboys at the house off an embarrassing loss. Cowboys would be the spot there. The Jets. If you could have got the 10. Now, you went to 10 at DraftKings, got hit back down all 9.5s. I'm telling you right now, I really like the Jets this week. Nobody's going to like them. Nobody wants to trust the Jets or Zach Wilson. This is a step-up spot for the Jets for their defense, and this is also a fade Mahomes spot. When all the money is on Mahomes and people think she's this, something I figured out 2 years ago. I'm just saying, Mahomes one of the highest paid players in the NFL. When all the money's on him, fishy things like to happen, man. I think the Chiefs don't win by more than 7 points there, man. And that's about it for the sharp report. I'll just go recap you with all of my leans, all the shit that I have written down as well, guys. Now I'm finna get out of here. Not here to waste your fucking time, guys. Lions and the over. Jaguars -3, Bills -2.5, Vikings when it was at 3, it's up to 4 now. I still think they come out there with the win. Ravens +3 versus the Browns, Texans +3.5, Rams +1, Bucks +3.5, Commanders +8.5, Bengals. I think they're laying -2.5 on the road versus the Titans. Cowboys as well. That's down to -6. Jets, Jets, Jets. Wait till game time. Should definitely get the 10 with that one. Giants. I am already on the Giants, guys. -1. It's next month. It's Monday Night Football. Obviously, there's a lot that can happen in between there, but I do like the Giants -1. I can't say that that's an official play for me. It's on the Action Network app. I do like the Giants -1. Who fucking knows, man? Anything can happen, but I do think it's a really good bounce back spot for the Giants with the major rest advantage. They came off from playing Thursday all the way to next Monday. Major rest advantage, major time to rest, prepare for an absolute must-win game, and also Yeah, that's about it. That's about it, my guys. I was gonna say the Cardinals, but I'm not fucking with that game, man. I'm not fucking with that game. But 2 touchdowns on the road, I ain't messing with it, man. But just real quick, just to recap the leans, everything that I have written down, I did bet the Giants -1 already, but everything else. So top three would be Giants, Jets. I'm gonna wait for the 10, and then really like the Rams, man. I do really like the Rams. I think we faded them versus the Bengals in the last game. This is the bounce back spot for the Rams, and also a letdown spot for the Colts as well, coming off that overtime win. Maybe if Richardson come back and flip back to -1, 1.5 for the Colts, I think they lose outright, man. So my top three would be Giants, the Jets, both of the New York teams, and then the LA Rams. A couple of other ones that I have some stars by are the Cowboys, the Lions, and the Jags, man. So that's just the info. People have told me before that even if I don't have a pick, or just come on here and let people know my thoughts. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. It's for you people. I tell you straight up, I'm not an NFL expert, guys. Way far from it. But I do follow the right people, in my opinion, that can try to just get us on the right side. For tonight's game, be Lions and the over. I do really want to bet the Lions. The Packers, they usually kind of try to screw me off, to be honest with you, either way, if I'm betting on them or against them. But personally, I think the Lions are the right side tonight, and I think the game goes over 50. I think it's going to be 27-24 at the least. I think over 45 is the right side in tonight's game. Just to recap the lanes one more time: Lions and the over, Jaguars, Bills, Vikings, Ravens, Texans, Rams, Bucks, Commanders, Bengals, Cowboys, Jets, Giants, my guys. That's the info. It's all love. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you liking something in the chat, man, post some shit. You know what I'm saying? Post some shits in the chat. Leave some comments after the show. Whatever you like it, man. I see you, AOD. He say the Lions. My guy say can't wait for NBA. Rooftop J, yes sir. JR brother for life. That's a fact, man. Yeah. I can't. Yeah. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens here, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's all love. Let's get some cash. Hopefully, I'll be back tonight or tomorrow with our guy LJ, so he can break us down with his props, with his, you know what I'm saying, with his rushing yard props, all that good stuff. Y'all been asking for him, so hopefully he comes back. But Lions and the over tonight. That's what I think is the right side. It's all love. Let's get some cash. It's us against the bookies. Hit that motherfucking like button, man. Drop some comments below as well. And y'all know NBA season. That's what I can say I'm an expert in. Let's get some cash, guys. We out. It's us against the bookies. Let's go. Let's go, baby.